something? Yes, chieftain. Need something? Yes, chieftain. Say the word. Say the word. Need something?
Oh, that's right, because I put them
Get on.
on a not paid vacation, but you know, one where you get to live. So, well, why not? So what was the next step? Well, the next step is sending these to nope, not sending these.
Yes, chieftain.
The next step is definitely not sending anyone anywhere. It is actually
Say the word.
is the you know I wonder, is the fire golem? I know that Harmos has an ability to summon. That's a lot of freezing right there. Oh, I should have. Okay. I don't know what is up with these freezes. I tried to fix them again. Looks like it didn't help at all.
Yes, chieftain.
I find that there's actually not all that many units defending.
Need something?
Well, anyway, what I'm gonna do is not train any more trackers. I'm just gonna get. Actually, that's 5. Yeah, I'm not gonna get any more. I think. I think the problem is. Well, actually, I don't know what the problem is. That's the problem. That's what I think what the problem is. There! See? Got it. Got to it anyway. I really have no idea. That was... Why did Raph take so much damage? Well, point A, everyone was attacking him and only him. Point B, Knights of the Flame actually have quite a lot of damage. Nope, no. There we go. Get him. Get them all. And smack. There. Time to move up, hopefully. Gonna have to start making peons left and right. Actually, the more the better, because I can then build simultaneously on the left and on the right.
What is your will?
So they're gonna generate me some resources. While these pay attention over here. Wait. I think I know what the problem is. It might be. Starting to realize what I talked about with several people in the past in the past 7 days actually. And I think I'm starting to figure what is the problem. I'm gonna have to do a test after I finish this recording. actually gonna be quite
Chieftain. Ready to work.
the test.
Say the word. Ready to work. Yes. Yes, chieftain. How can I help?
Oh, look at him go!
Get on with it.
I should actually just let them all die, because they're damaged.
What do you want?
But, you know, whatever. You get a hole. That should attract the attention of any flyers and any attack waves coming in, but because this is now the closest expansion to them all.
Work, work. What do you want? I can do that. Be happy.
Which doesn't mean that they will attack it. Can also mean that they won't attack it just because they want to attack that. But,
Direct me.
you know, we'll have to wait and see. As always.
We're under attack.
As I was saying. As I was saying. However, this time there's this group to stop them. The peons will squeeze through. Well, not really through the enemies, but through the allies they will. Revenge is ready, so let's use it. I mean, that's what I'm already doing. My brain has a delay at the moment. Wait, why wouldn't they shoot from far away? Why would they just roll up close, almost into the range where they wouldn't be able to attack? Doesn't make much sense, does it? Now that that attack is gone. So I think I have a general idea of how does the rest of the map look like. Dark green over here, there's some defenses. Orange over here, which is why orange goes through the left side, traditionally. Yeah.
How can I help? Say the word.
While... How do you have blood loss? Oh right, it's an ability they can... it's an ability of those units. Nope. Playing with fire, you're gonna get burned. Off with you. And into pieces. I've lost some units there, but it's all completely and perfectly fine.
Work complete. I can do that. Work, work.
I'm gonna get a mine. I'm gonna get a mill here, and then get on with that. Vacation's over. Time to die.
Say the word.
You will have to go away as well. Gonna get 2 replacements right away. And I need to,
Under attack. Something. Direct me.
you fucks, leave that weapon be. Oh ho ho, that was close. That wasn't close. I mean, that wasn't so close with the... fucking Pegasi.
How can I help?
They're only good in this mission because my hero can't attack air. If he could, they'd all vaporize.
Yes.
But they're still weak as units. Hell, are they really? How much do they?
Something. Work complete.
I think they would win a 1v1 versus a track. I think they would maybe lose versus a tracker in a 1v1.
Ready to work.
I don't really know if they would win or lose. My point is, they're only not so terrible as I think they would be if they had a smaller health pool, because they don't have a smaller health pool. They have like 800 health. For a flyer unit, that's... For a flyer unit which does as much piercing damage as a wyvern,
Work. Be happy.
if not more,
Yes.
that's actually amazing. If you then look at a unit like Tracker, which is about the stats of a rifleman, only with larger movement speed, then, you know.
Yeah. I go.
Can they demolish the tower in time? No, definitely not. Or can they? Nope. They just smash some of the cavalry. The pulverize is good. That's a lot of war golems. I don't care for your General Greymore. Oh yeah, as was pointed out by a member of my Discord, this is a different timeline. Much like in... I forgot about that completely. I forgot about many things completely. Not pretending or anything like that. That this is, much like initially, when there wasn't Scorched Earth between me and Shar, this is... oh no, Rains of Fire abilities. No. Oh fuck, they do have Rain of Fire. Nope, nope. There. This is a different timeline. Or not... well, yeah, you could call it a different timeline. It's just, this is a different version... did I lose? No. This is a different version of...
Say the word. Ready to work.
the overall story.
Yes, chieftain.
If you get what I mean. If not, I will explain in a minute. I just need to get the units together. I need... what do I need? I need some more shamans. That bloodlust is incredibly useful with pulverize. There. Gives it a larger chance to proc. You know, if a unit that can proc it attacks faster. But I digress. So much like in Red Alert 3, when I discussed it earlier with Shar, before everything that happened, I should also build unit production over here. It's actually a very good idea. So when we were discussing it back then, the point is, much like, to finally, you know, get it over with, much like Red Alert 3, there's a general story, and there are plot twists, etc. And they unravel differently, and the player interacts with them in a different way. So, something about the burning of orcs, etc. And whatever that I don't remember doing, that's just something that happened. It wasn't necessarily a... oh, fuck off. That's just something that happened, and it's not necessarily a consequence of my decisions in the previous... oh, you fuck. It's not necessarily a consequence of a decision of mine in one of the previous missions. So... or previous books, rather, not really missions. Well, missions can also affect that, but I think it's... the more serious story twists tend to happen based upon choices one has made in a previous book, rather than... rather than... I forgot. Ha! Sort of.
We're under attack. Say the word.
An attack has departed.
Yes. What do you want? Yes, chieftain.
Oh, but there's reinforcements that will tell me which way is it coming. Wait, an attack hasn't departed. I thought the units that were coming over here were going to attack. Well, okay then. I shouldn't be building here if my... okay. They're gonna build on the left side. Totem, totem. There you are. I need barracks for those demolishers. I think I'm gonna get way more demolishers, actually. might be the right way to go. Considering that there is limited space. But how do I then manage...
What do you want? I can do that. Direct me.
Well, I have income from free gold mines, so that's nice. However, I need to move up the production. Yep. Freezes weren't fixed whatsoever. Now, where did that demolisher... I trained one earlier. I queued it up. So where did it go? That's a question I'd like to receive an answer for. I guess I won't get one. Was it destroyed? Couldn't have been. Enemies haven't gotten to this area in quite a while now. Haha!
Say the word.
That was a weird attack.
What do you want?
I think what we saw there was the nature of the AI and how it's set to retreat after destroying a certain amount of buildings.
What do you want?
I don't think that was the intention. I think that's just how
What do you want?
the AI works at times.
Work complete.
Alright, so I think now is a very good time to save, because I have not only forward bases, I also have established a sort of effective defense that can deal with everything except for a hero and a lot of siege. And the hero and a lot of the siege doesn't actually care that I have no units in there and that it would be the best time to attack. I mean, best time to press on the attack, not really just attack.
Need something. Say the word.
2, 3, 1, onwards! Oh yes. Yes. Very nice. I have to start breaking through this eventually, so might as well burn my own front line while I do it. Oh, those freezes. I mean, what's the worst that happens? Nothing, I burned their front line. And are there any of the reinforcements at the moment? Nope, nope, get stoned. There we go. Oh, there are some reinforcements, they pushed through. Ah, I guess that's... Wait, is this another separate base? It might be. Fuck off with the freezes. I'd really like to know what's causing them. I think I have an idea at this point. But like... no upkeep even. Well, great. So this might be just a forward base. And there's 2 more bases somewhere around the map. You know, there's really not that much space left for... There's really not that much space left for the guess where could the bases be, so... who's that? Stargazer. I don't care. You can gaze with what you want. But that stone is gonna hit you right between the eyes. You're gonna be seeing stars by then, alright?
Say the word. Need something. Yes.
Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Whacking away at some buildings. I mean farms. Wacky the inflatable flailing arm tube man. Reinforcements are here. No heroes being raised. That is a very good sign. So yes, all I have to do is just keep on training. Don't stop. There we go. Vapor. No. No, you don't. Down he goes. A lot of resources wasted, but if I'm not mistaken, the barracks don't actually give 100 supply, so this is gonna lower the amount of troops that any of the still standing barracks can make, if they choose to do so. You know, if they choose to keep on training. As they sometimes do choose to do that. Gonna have to perform tests, and gonna also have to ask, when was the video the clearest? Because I think that it's, to unveil my suspicion, I think it's connected to bitrate, because I never really was sure. Oh, there's the there's the orange base. These will take the hit for me, however. So, I think there's a bitrate problem, and I don't really know what should it be set at. Oh, is it? By who? What laughable force? Oh shit, it's actually not a laughable force. Well, then press on. They're not gonna have a base to return to once they want to return. Ah, damn it. No. You come back here. We're gonna stand right here. We're gonna group them all up. And we're gonna do a nice... Well, actually, no, we're not. There, all that needs to survive is the siege, which is why I'm managing just it, and not anything else. Oh, that's more reinforcements. Of course. They'll be returning soon though, so I need to make haste. I mean, they are returning at this point, I think. But they already... Oh, they aren't! Oh, well then. Oh wait, no, they are. Nope, you're not going anywhere. Nope. Now they realize that they should be actually attacking back. And now it's too late. Because a stone and the whole... Damn it. If those two shots didn't go to the side, it still wouldn't be enough to kill him before the stun ends, but it would have been at least a bit closer to that goal. Which is what I wanted to achieve, but you know, whatever. Fire! Is it still training?
Our town is under attack.
Huh? Yeah. Quote unquote attack.
No problem.
Yep, there are still some that are training, and this was... Oh no, that's a separate base. Oh, of course, of course, of course. Right. Well, this is a waste, but I do not care. I think now is a good time to save. I lost the base on the right, but in return I cleared out the entire entrance with another base. So I think there was three bases, not just two. Oh, and there might be one more over here because there's a lot of space. Reinforcements have arrived. That's great.
Yes.
Now that that's been dealt with, let's make the last bits of the base on the right vaporize. Actually, I'm gonna get to see. Oh, I think these are the one-time defender groups, and one was also somewhere near here. Now I'm gonna. Oh right, the sergeants, not surgeons. It's not like it matters. So anyway, I think that the problem is with the bitrate. I finally remembered what I was talking about initially, hence why I resumed talking about it. So, I think there's a problem with the bitrate, as I never really was able to, with exceptions though, at times I was able to tell what would be the optimal bitrate because I had help, finding out what the optimal amount is. But for the most part, I never was able to say what the number would be. If I strike, they're gonna... Are they? Fire! Nice. And that was when I tried streaming on Twitch, and I got help from the friend that I sometimes talk about things with. Oftentimes things about YouTube, etc. Down it goes. I need to get him off the siege. But there's one too many fucking barracks producing golems when it should be... Wait, it might be just the workshops though. Ah, you fucks. Fucking... There we go. Ah. And I'm currently recording at 50,000 bitrate. And I'm... I tried googling for solutions, for advices. I couldn't really find one that would suit my question. It's like, what is the optimal bitrate to record Warcraft 3 at? Or what's the optimal bitrate for this resolution? Or what's the optimal bitrate for recording on Windows 10? It's like, what should be the lowest? He has silence? Well... He's gonna be dead soon, and that he silenced a bunch of shamans doesn't matter at all. But I digress. I need to keep on training and remove one barracks in favor of a totem so I can actually train 4 at a time.
Get on with it, yeah. Say the word. Say the word.
There. Burn the last worker. Fuck you. Down he goes, and now there's... Oh wait, no. Another challenger has appeared. And these fucking golems all over the place. Alright. Oh wait, is that an attack? Ha ha ha. Sure, quote unquote attack. So, I never really found out what is the optimal number, although I have asked several individuals, and they provided various values. Unwise, before we parted ways, said that he records at 50,000, but obviously I think his setup is different. Although I don't think that much different, but there was a difference. Sure, whatever. I've had enough of the mages. I really have. Ah, fuck. I guess I haven't. I guess I'm gonna experience the mages for a bit longer. Witty, Richard Langley, said that he, when I asked him, he said that he, oh fuck off. Said that he streams and both streams and does offline recordings at 6,000 bitrate. Pegasus sucks. It's only good because there's lack of good anti-air on my end. Because like I can spend the resources much better than on a tracker. Like Warlord is infinitely better. Cyclops is infinitely better. Even just, not just, but you know, if I want to get ranged, Demolisher is gonna cut it much better than a tracker. It does take up one extra supply, but it offers much better results in return. So like...
What is your will? How can I help? Yes, Chief. Get on with it. Need something? Say the word.
So Witty said he does 6,000, and I've been trying 20,000 for a while, and I don't really know. I do recall that there were times when I didn't really experience any... well, he's gonna die anyway. Where I didn't really experience any freezes on my end. And I think there were little to no freezes on the recording's end. But that is... Oh, I stopped training the... Oh, I have, okay.
We're under attack.
Are we? Oh yeah, we are. Well.
Need something?
Nice. Finally. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Yeah, you go away. Oh wait, that's an attack. It's gonna destroy a base of mine. Oh well, that's fine. So long as I destroy... Wait, if there's another gold mine and another town hall, that would mean there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That this was a 1v7. And if... No, that was just a lone unit. Or was it? I don't really know. Ah, it's a shame they ran by. Well, these towers won't cut it. I have to get a few more.
Work. I can do that. Work. Be happy something. We're under attack.
By what?
Need something.
Oh, a priest. I mean a chaplain. Sure. Here comes the siege. But I think it's gonna get intercepted by the enemy. Where's Raph? Get your ass back to the fight. Yeah, these are coming from up here. Oh, I think I know what's up. I think I really know what's up. And I don't really want to give up this base. All the friendly fire damage. Hmm? Whoa, that was a close call, wasn't it? Okay. Mm-hmm. Now after deleting the remainders, I mean the remainder of the base on the right, so it was just one base, yes. There's trees and not really a town hall, so after dealing with that, after also picking up 2 more demolishers, because recently there's been a round of layoffs, also known as death, in the ranks of my units. So let's fill that void right away. And that's not the only void that needs filling. The base defenses is another void. It's gonna be filled soon enough. Now, where are those two demolishers? There they are. If this is gonna be a fucking death trap with archers in here, then my answer is this. Savage or not, orcs have incredible strength, so your culture matters very little when you get your head chopped off by an axe. I wouldn't really think of it as dying to a savage, I would rather think of it as being outnumbered or not skilled enough to win over them in the first place. But hey, you're a human, I'm an orc at the moment. I'm sure I'll see differently when I play as a human, eventually. I'm sure I'll be angry at orcs, but I've never actually thought of orcs as savages. It's like, only because they have a different culture? Really? Yay! Oh, what's the actual objective? Kill Greymore, so I don't have to destroy any. Please. At least put more effort into it. I mean, I'm gonna destroy all of this. I don't have to, but there's always a chance that there's farms stashed away over here. And for that matter, I don't want to keep on getting, you know... I don't want to be getting hit by these. Kill him! Come on! Or don't, whatever. See, he's even ignoring the... That's just how the AI works, I guess. One more for death. Nice. Death score 110. Out of 100? I don't know, don't ask. I wish I had a flyer unit to be able to tell what's ahead. But, you know, obviously that's only a wish. Hey, stop them. Stop them before they do anything and go anywhere. I'm gonna catch only the back line. Yeah, the main part was there. Yep. Over here, you stupids. Over here. You gotta remember that the death sounds of orcs are death sounds of enemies. No. I don't care for an announcement. A little bit of an announcement. That was a pretty weird aggro range, wasn't it? The flyers were here, a range unit of mine was here, but it wouldn't... And then there are cases when there were units here, I was here, and they would aggro. It's like some pretty scummy shit, isn't it? Pretty scummy, to say the least. Now, do I have 250 mana and revenge? Yes, I do. You know what that means. It's, well, revenge time. Another thing is that OBS sometimes tells you, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes tells you when there's a problem. It's like the encoder is being taxed too much, or blah blah blah. And in this case, never ever does it show a message that the encoder would be getting taxed too much. In fact, it doesn't say anything at all. I don't have a message at the bottom of the program saying lower this, lower that, or go fuck yourself right away. But, oh, because there's another fix for this. And lol, I'm gonna laugh at you out loud if you go look for a solution on the forums. But, you know, there's not a message this time, and it's actually rather not infuriating, frustrating when I try to provide the best content I can, and I think I definitely have the hardware for it. It's just the settings that doesn't really work. Get rid of that tower, that's heavy armor, if you will. Alright, now off to dealing with this joke of a base, which has been giving me quite a lot of trouble, only because of Rain of Fire and Breath of Fire, and Flame Shield, without which this would have been much less of a threat, despite sending a lot less units than Dark Green at any point in the mission. I mean, at every point in the mission. It's never sent a lot of units at me. I wonder why cannot Boulder Throw be used on non-organic units. You would perhaps think that a boulder is gonna do as much damage to a mechanical being as it is to a living being, if not more, because a human may regenerate from receiving a stone to the face, but a mechanical thing, you know, that's only looking at it from a realism perspective, which doesn't really work in games, so fine, whatever, I guess it's for game balance, but I do find it puzzling. Why can't I use this stone on a thing made out of metal, but then can use it on a knight that is in full metal? No, but that's just thinking about it outside the box. Death. Nice. Oh, great. And with this base gone, that's all of the enemy attack, all the enemy bases that were giving me a hard time dealt with, or gone, whichever you prefer. Now, I should just continue training units, shouldn't I? Let's waste no time. 2, 3, that. There's gonna be some flyers eventually again, because there seem to be some unit production buildings over there, so... off this base goes. I actually find the mission layout of this, or the map layout of this mission an interesting concept, because I think we can agree that the red base was one of the most dangerous ones, if not the most dangerous one in this mission, because it had Doom Guards, which are devastating. They're fire mages, but with more health, chaos damage, more mana, probably more mana, more armor, etc. And they could be trained out of any building that trained units, except for Workshop, that seemed to be the only no, but like out of Sanctums, out of whatever, you name it, it could be trained out of there. It also had Fellstalkers, etc. All things that do chaos damage, even Infernals. Even you can fuck right off. That's also a new unit type. I am the exclusive producer of that unit type. Distributed at will. So, I don't know where did those units come from. They certainly didn't come from over there. Laughable. But for the lack of good anti-air, I'm not gonna laugh at that. I'm instead gonna lure them to their doom, hopefully. Run! Yes. You wanna die? Stop attacking him. I pressed H. There we go. A freeze. Why won't the towers attack the one with the lowest health? It's not really smart targeting, is it? I know that it's the AI that does the smart targeting. I just thought that perhaps... oh well, whatever. So what was I talking about?
Get on with it.
Let's try and remember, shall I?
How can I help?
Regroup over here. Nice. I wonder if there's anything hidden behind the trees there. I really do. I feel compelled to use Who's Your Daddy, but... Oh, not Who's Your Daddy. I see the people. But why? I can always do that after the mission and then show you at the start of the next one, without disrupting the fog of war and potential surprises that are scheduled to be unpacked. Where do these units fucking come? There, yeah, there has to be a base. Surely there is a base, no doubt about it. Ah, fuck. What? Leave him be. Nice. So, I think I'm prepared as well as ever.
Yes. How can I help? Say the word. We're under attack. Yes.
Make sure to save. Greymore.
How can I help?
I'm on the way.
Need something?
The hero is the most efficient tool in my arsenal against these. How did the... I A-clicked, didn't I? How come they just walk through?
Need something? Say the power can I help? Our gold mine is running low.
That's fine. I have 4 more gold mines
Yes.
to take. I think there's barracks that are training these.
Direct. Yes.
Oh, come on.
Need something?
Can't you really throw... Like what? Is that too... I beg to differ, that would be too far to attack. Oh yeah, missing. Because attacking a flying unit when it's uphill really mattered. What happened, Master? Have you stopped time? I have stopped the vision, not time itself. What you see here has already happened. The battle ended 2 hours ago. I beg to differ. You want to know why I stopped the vision instead of continuing? Consider this a test. You have watched the Darkmind clan storm the castle and butcher the forces and allies of General Greymore. On the other hand, you have also seen what Greymore's soldiers are capable of. They held their ground quite well. Disagreed. The question I want to ask you is, who do you think is going to win this conflict? At least one of the two, Greymore or Wrath, is going to die. However, the true question is, will there be any winners left at the end of this battle? The Iron Thunder clan has learned of Wrath's lies and betrayal. They have stopped defending his flanks at this point in time. I thought that would happen. Now tell me this, who will win? Probably Wrath because... They stopped defending his flanks, but I don't really give a shit. You see, the thing is, if it's dependent on what the player thinks, which is probably the case, I have no need of anything outside the castle itself anymore. All the gold I want is inside the castle. All the buildings I need can be built inside the castle. There is little resistance against me inside the castle. I can take over the castle, and I do not care that the Iron Thunder stopped defending the flanks. They are caught in this with me, and they are being attacked by the humans, regardless of whether they will be defending my flanks or not. So they will also be taking some heat off of me, and I think Wrath will win. So, besides, why am I being asked the question? I'm not some question marks. I'm Wrath Wolfscar at the moment. So yes, I'm voting for myself. Wrath has already won too much ground. There is no way Greymore can turn the tide. Very well, let us proceed. You know, I think that the problem is...
We're under attack! Need something?
Why the fuck did 3 elites spawn behind my backline?
Say the word.
No. Yes. There we go. No. I don't think so. So, knowing that I assume this is how your chieftain must have felt when his base was destroyed around him. I have been waiting for this far too long. Finally, I will get my revenge. You know, in the long run. Revenge for what, Orc? Your people attacked us, we retaliated. You forced our hand. If you had not provoked us, your clan would not have been destroyed. This is on you, not me. Why is this a big... Oh, some sort of captain, some sort of another captain. No, no. No one forced you to burn us to the ground. And whatever. Where is... Oh, there he is. Diff. Nice avatar. It's not gonna really help though, because you don't have cleave. Oh, he does have... Oh no, he does splash damage. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and neatly build myself 2 more town halls. Or 3 more town halls, actually. Knowing what the cinematic told me. What's up here? I didn't really think he was gonna die. I thought that Brian was... Oh, there was a base. I thought that Brian was gonna, like, do some... It is over. Finally over. Rot in hell, human. He is dead, finally. It has taken much time and many lives, but he finally lies dead before me. I don't understand this. I have finally caught my prey. I should be overjoyed, yet I feel empty. I have killed the only thing that has kept me going. My revenge has been fulfilled, but my clan and home lie in ruins. The army of that wannabe war chief has fallen apart. What purpose do I have now? Without my revenge, what shall I do? There is nothing left for me. No, no! This can't be! We have returned too late! The barbaric monstrosities have killed him! They killed him! I cannot believe this! Barbarians! Idiots! Morons! Oh, you orcs will pay for this! Knights of the Flame, ride out and destroy every single orc that you can find! They are going to regret being too reckless and stupid to defend their flanks! Kill them all! Adale and I will deal with that bastard who leads them ourselves. Is it gonna be still in my hands? What is happening? How does that make sense? Oh. You forced my hand, Raph. You lied to me, but your scouts have told me the truth. You knew that Rangu was alive, but you still wanted to go after this human, and for what? Petty revenge. You betrayed our people. As soon as I understood that, I told my clan to leave your flanks. Even half of the survivors of your own clan and your Cyclops allies gladly left you while you were off fighting Greymore. You have caused enough trouble. You and those who follow you deserve nothing less than what you got. Now it is time for us to leave before the wrath of the humans turns to us. Like what, has Lokar caused this explosion in the entire fort, killing everything I had? I doubt that. I seriously fucking doubt that. Not Adale, neither Harmos. No. You see, there is a time to be questioning him and to be, you know, like, going after decisions of wrath. But if you want the invasion to succeed, then if Lokar wanted the invasion to succeed and to defeat the humans, he would have kept on helping him, defending the flanks, rather than being a little bitch and causing, presumably it was him, causing an explosion in the fort. Or it maybe wasn't him, but my point is, with the resources, not in the fort, in the castle, with the resources that were in the castle, with little to no resistance left, we could have defeated them all. But no, he has to turn around. The scouts told him anyway. What's his problem? It's like, Traitors, every single one of them. Oh, we want to destroy humans on one hand, but on the other we're little bitches who will not follow someone who successfully attacked and destroyed a castle. It's like, how much more do you need? It's like, even if he's just a spiteful being that wants revenge, at the end of the day, the revenge got him to destroy the castle in the first place and cause heavy losses on both sides. And if you're an attacker, you do not, I think, at least I think so, you do not care for how many losses you get so long as you achieve an objective. That's how you win an attack. For defense, you have to care about the losses because you have a limited amount of, resources, and arguably both sides in here had limited amounts of resources, of lives, of whatever. But it's an invasion. In an invasion, you expect heavy losses. And if you deal heavy losses back and actually take a strategic objective and kill a strategically important person, then you won. It's like, the first chance I get, if I get to control Lokar, I'm gonna turn all my units, probably not, because that would take resources, but at this moment, I would really want to have control of units, turn on Lokar, and smack his fucking head in. What a bitch. Oh well. Oh, and Adel and Harmos are not gonna find... Wait, maybe it was Harmos and Adel that caused the explosion in the fort, but... I thought that they would go after him personally and fight him personally, not just like, we're gonna deal with him personally. Dealt with. That's really anticlimactic, isn't it? Oh well. Those Knights of the Flame, a joke they are. They have nothing to do with Flame, all they have is Bloodlust. Weaker stats than a Knight. Or than a Warlord at least. So in 1v1, they get wrecked versus Warlord, so it's not really ride out and deal with every Orc, especially when there's 15 or 20 of them. I guess it was done for performance purposes though. It's like seeing a massive army with a big base behind it or many commanders wouldn't be great for performance, but if you want to have a dramatic feel to it, about 15 Flame Knights or Knights of the Flame with 2 heroes that I can kill with Wrath within like 30 seconds, I would reckon, isn't really gonna cut it, in my opinion. So, Wrath won. I think that the point about his monologue, which I don't think Wrath would be asking himself in such a way. Well, I mean, I'll have to look it up again to see what he really said, because it was happening pretty fast. I think the dialogue itself, the timing, I mean. I think that was something like when you look at Batman and the Joker, it was something of that sort, except Joker realized it. Oh, wait, no. It was that this was this exact scenario. I think. Yeah, I think so. You see, well, it wasn't. Damn it. Sorry, it's the head infection kicking in. The point is, when you look at the Joker and the Batman, the Joker knows that if Batman vanishes, he's gonna feel empty, he's gonna have nothing to do, he's just gonna fall apart as a being. And the Batman doesn't realize that, I think that's the case for him as well, where if Joker disappears, he's gonna have no real challenge to stand up to. He's just gonna be beating the small thieves and thugs with a hand behind his back. And in this case, I think Wrath was the Batman, and Greymore was not the Joker. So it's like we're missing a Joker here, but we had the Batman. You know. Well, that's that. I'm gonna make a notepad on the desktop saying kill Lokar. And yeah, that's about it for this mission, and I'll see you in the next one.